Hello, everybody. Welcome to another fun and awesome episode of Youth Connect. I'm Aiden.
I'm Kevin.
I'm Nibras.
I'm Jeffrey.
And welcome to our Youth Connect. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the second episode on our brand new channel of Youth Connect. I hope you guys are excited, and I'm so excited to see you tuning in. For those who don't know, what in the world is Youth Connect? Well, Youth Connect is a news, interest, entertainment show that is more than just sharing stories. We are working at creating a platform of inclusion and acceptance, one episode at a time. On top of that, we are all advocates for all abilities, and as broadcasters, entertainers, we want to be included in opportunities for acting, directing, writing, chefs, speakers, and musicians. If you guys know our saying, if you can think up an idea that we want to do, then we will absolutely try to do it. And amazingly, we got Nibras joining us once again from Pakistan. It is so awesome to have him 2 episodes in a row, and it is awesome to have, a full team. But just so we know in advance, we will not be having Joshua or having Logan. But Logan will be coming hopefully next week. So let's do that. But I know Youth Connect is a show that you are going to absolutely love. And I got to say, I hope you guys are ready for some awesome news. And for my co-hosts, are you guys ready to share some awesome stories to our listeners or watchers?
Yep.
Yes.
Nice. That's the way to do it. So first up, if you guys know with Youth Connect, or if you don't, the first thing we always have to do is some gaming news. All right, today is this video game spotlight. This is where I want to share a game that I think that you should try out. And today's game is actually a game that is going to be coming out, or I'm pretty sure is already out, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. And today's game has actually been suggested by my mother, called Princess Peach Showtime, even though I know that I was going to absolutely talk about this amazing game. So Princess Peach must save the day as she takes the spotlight in her very own game. So Princess Peach decides that she wants to take a trip to the Sparkle Theater. And when that happens, everything goes off script when the Wicked Grape and the Sour Bunch steal the show. You must partner up with the theater's guardian, Stella, to call curtains on this tragedy by using a powerful ribbon and taking on several starring roles, each with their own look and abilities. You must transform to fit the role and use show-stopping abilities to save the day. You must fend off the Sour Bunch with sensational swordplay as a sword fighter. Or, in another role, Princess Peach might become a detective and figure out who done it in a murder mystery museum. From Kung Fu master to pastry chef, Peach's roles give you distinctly powerful ways to save the play. What other transformations are just behind the curtain? Interestingly, though, if you guys pre-ordered the game, especially on Walmart, you can receive a free canvas bag when you pre-order Princess Peach Showtime for the Nintendo Switch. This offer is valid only from March or till March the 21st. So if you haven't pre-ordered the game, unfortunately you may have missed it, but maybe if you ask politely, you might be able to get a Princess Peach Showtime canvas bag. I definitely want a canvas bag. I hope you guys want a canvas bag. Oh, and that has been the first news. And next up, who do we have? I think next up is Kevin, who's going to be sharing with us some all-important news, and I just cannot wait to hear the interesting fact that's going to be shared.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Youth Connect News. I'm your host, Kevin Aruja, which is where I bring news, sports, weather, and interesting facts. So let's get right into the headlines. The AGO worker strike could risk full shutdown of gallery. Why some Super Bowl bettors haven't been paid by OLG. The TTC hopes to end most reduced speed zones across subway system by the end. Toronto Maple Leafs signed forward McMahon on 2-year contract for an extension. A strike is looming over the Art Gallery of Ontario as workers get ready to hit the picket line, risking a full shutdown of the institution later this month, according to its union. Ontario Public Service Union, which is OPSEU, or Local 535, has been at a bargaining table with management for 10 months, aiming for a contract that includes a new wage offer and addresses the issue of contracting our staff position in the gallery. Months-long process if the union said management has not pulled forward on a new wage offer. If a resolution is not reached in just over a week, staffers will strike on March 25th. This follows 3 years of Bill 124, a law repealed last month that capped wages increases for public sector workers. Paul Ayers, president of OPSEU/Local 535, said that management has increasingly turned towards contracting our labor. Relying on part-time precarious work is getting much harder to make the decent living as an employee of the AGO, he said in a news release on Wednesday. A decade ago, a strike loomed at the Art Gallery of Ontario as the institution grappled with similar issues, which the union described as finding out employer demands for more part-time, unstable work, and a persuasive use of outside companies to do AGO employees' jobs. The AGO did not respond to our request for a comment before publication. Some who had placed some bets on the Super Bowl this year are still waiting to withdraw their winnings, as the Ontario Lottery and Gaming Corporation is smacked with the backlog of verifying a higher than usual number of players' banking information. In a statement to CTV News Toronto, the OLG confirmed there was indeed a significant influx of new players on its website and Proline Plus Sports, which is sports betting services, heading into this year's Super Bowl on February 11th. As a result, OLG is facing a higher than usual number of bank account verifications requests, and we are working through the backlog, the OLG spokesperson Tony Betonti said in an email. The OLG did not confirm how long the verification process has been delayed or how many accounts are awaiting verification. Well, it has been a month since the Kansas City Chiefs clinched the Super Bowl when nearly 21 full business days have since passed. Online, the OLG said it normally takes less than 5 business days for verification, though during periods of high demands like in this instance, it can take longer. We appreciate the patience and understanding for our customers that we work diligently to review and subsequently verify bank accounts as quickly as possible, according to the iGaming standards in this province. A speedier commute may soon be on the horizon for TTC riders, as the transit agencies look to end most of the reduced speed zones introduced across the subway system 2 months ago. In his statement to CB24, the TTC spokesperson Stuart Green set up the 21 reduced speed zones implemented in January. There were 7 remaining. He added that TTC hopes to finish the work in those areas and end the reduced speed zones by the end of this month. The TTC previously said their zones were implemented on both Line 1 and Line 2 after it was discovered that sections of the track were found to have the state of a good repair needs. Trains in reduced speed zones travel between 15 and 25 kilometers per hour, considerably slower than the 40 to 50 kilometers per hour that they normally travel. The Green noted that some reduced speed zones may pop up in the future as needed. And in sports news, the Toronto Maple Leafs have signed center Bobby McMahon to a 2-year contract extension. The average annual value of the contract is $1.35 million US credit. McMahon was set to become an unrestricted free agent this summer. He has 18 points, which is 10 goals and 8 assists in 40 games this season. Nick Mann, which is a 27-year-old athlete, went undrafted after this 4-year career at Colgate University concluded in 2019 to 20. The 6'2", which is 210-pound forward, originally joined the Maple Leafs organization as a free agent as of April 2nd, 2020. He had 71 points in 118 career American Hockey League games with the Leafs affiliate, the Toronto Marlies. Nick Mann played his first 10 NHL games in 2022 to 23, with one assist in that span for the Leafs. And in today's weather forecast, we've got a mix of sun and clouds. This afternoon, the temperature is now 12 degrees. And tomorrow we will get cloudy. The temperature will be 10 degrees. Can anyone guess what our interesting fact of the week is? For this topic, we are going to learn about carrots. Yes, my favorite carrots for today. So this topic of the week is carrots. The carrot is a biennial plant in the umbellifer family. Sorry for name butchering. Apiaceae. Sorry about that. About again. At birth, it grows a rosette of leaves while building up to a large trap root. Fast-growing cultivars mature within about 3 months of sowing the seed, while slower maturing cultivars needs a month longer. The roots contain high quantities of alpha and beta carotene, lycopene, anthocyanins, sorry for name butchering, lutein, and are good sources of vitamin A, vitamin K, and vitamin B6. Black carrots are one of the richest sources of the anthocyanins, and hence possesses high antioxidant ability. Example, almost 20 to 35 times higher than red or orange carrots, 5 times higher than beetroot. So let's get the fun facts about carrots. The carrot is a root vegetable with the most eating part being the tap root. The carrot is usually orange in color, although purple, red, white, and yellow varieties also exist. The domesticated carrot that we know today originated from the wild carrot called Daucus carota, which was native to Europe and southwestern Asia. Carrots are known for cooked and eaten in various ways. The vegetable is often pulped, mashed, boiled, pureed, grated, fried, steamed, stewed, baked, juiced, or eaten raw. Carrots are typically used in stir fries and salads, which is my favorite, but also in soups and added to baby foods or pet foods. They can be dehydrated or deep fried to make chips, flakes, and powder. The natural sugars and sweetness of carrots allow them to be used in carrot cakes of Western countries. In India, they are used as desserts, while countries such as Portugal use carrots in jam. Carrot juice is widely consumed, especially as a health drink, with or without other fruits and vegetables. And the last fact is in the 17th century, Western carrots first appeared in the Netherlands. Dutch carrot growers invented the orange carrot in honor of the House of Orange, the Dutch royal family. Sweet. This is Kevin Ridger reporting in from Youth Connect News. For the end of my segment, have a great weekend, folks, and I'm sending it back to Aiden.
So, Kevin, I must ask a question. If you had to choose, what is your favorite dish that uses carrots? What's your favorite?
My favorite would have to be carrot.
Huh? Are you... Wait,
Yep.
Kevin, I might need to repeat yourself. All I heard was just carrot.
It's carrot cake. Yes, it's my favorite.
Oh, okay.
Carrot cake.
What
like
about you,
carrot-
Nibras? Do you have a
I
favorite carrot
love
dish?
carrot cake. I love carrot cake as well.
Okay, so you had to choose carrot cake? Okay.
Yeah.
Jeff, what about you? Do you have a favorite carrot-based dish?
Carrot cake as well.
All right. I think I'm going to be a little bit different to you guys, and I'm going to say that one of my favorite things, which honestly it is glazed carrots. Oh, when you bake them in the oven with a beautiful sweet glaze, oh, absolutely delicious.
Delicious.
And they're good for your eyeballs, as they say.
Hmm.
I like
Thank you.
everything that goes to stir fry. Yes.
Yeah. Thank you
Yep.
so much, Kevin. It's always great to have your news because it gives us a little bit of spark, a little bit of interesting things to talk about. So thank you so much. All right, time to move on to the second gaming news. If you guys know, I am a huge fan of Elden Ring. I love Elden Ring. Elden Ring is great. The DLC is coming soon. But have you ever heard of video game replicas? Video game replicas are usually replicas of weapons or armors or whatever's in the game, and let's just say that they're really expensive and often used for cosplay purposes. I know that for a fact. But let's be honest, they're so cool sometimes. And of course, I'm not going to say that I'm going to be an Elden Ring tarnished warrior. But honestly though, I've been looking at this and a lot of people have been talking about this, but there has been this replica of the Dark Moon Greatsword, one of the greatest swords in Elden Ring. If you played Elden Ring, you know how good this sword is. Replica company Panda Studios is releasing a $459 sword replica recreation of one of Elden Ring's 9 legendary armaments, some of the game's most powerful weapons, which honestly it really is. The Dark Moon Greatsword is the reward for a rather involved questline tied to Ronnie the Witch. And it's not only a powerful blade, but gorgeous to look at, even in game. And seeing this replica manages to incorporate that sword's power-up state by using a blue translucent finish rather than simply recreating its base design, which really doesn't glow a surreal blue. It's a really lovely detail that really brings out the blade. And it is an amazing replica. Panda Studios did a really good job. Unfortunately, I am not a millionaire. If I was a millionaire, I would have bought this sword immediately. But $459 for a replica of a sword, I don't know about you guys, but I think that I will have to pass. If it was made out of metal, then I would get it. I don't know if it is made out of it. It is technically made out of metal and some other stuff, but it truly does look amazing. So if you are rich and you want to cosplay as your favorite tarnished warrior, then check out this. It is available for pre-order, and it is expected to ship in the third or fourth quarter of 2024. And Elden Ring developers From Software recently announced that the DLC expansion for the 22 game called Shadow of the Erdtree will be released in June. From the sound of it, a lot of folks are jumping in over 2 years after the fact, which I'm going to be doing as well. So the DLC is primed to explode the same way the main game did in 2022. While we still don't know much about what's going to be in the DLC, I've heard that it's going to be upwards up to 4 hours worth of extra content. So I might need to be buying this DLC. But honestly, though, look forward towards it. They might release a trailer soon. So next up, we're going to be having Nibras for some entertainment and podcast news. Oh, I'm just so excited to hear about it.
Hello, everybody. How are you guys today? My name is Nibras Khan, and I'm yours for the entertainment news. Let's get straight into our topic. And our topic is, our first story is, New York City is in the grip of a death chill, putting the city and rest of the world at serious risk of plummeting into a second ice age. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! Yes, the world premiere of Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, the highly anticipated sequel to 2021's Ghostbusters Afterlife, will take place in New York City this evening, one whole week before its theatrical release on Friday, 22nd March. In Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, that's the movie title, the Spangler family decides to leave to Summerville, Oklahoma. They leave Oklahoma and return to Manhattan to meet up with the original Ghostbusters. Peter Venkman and his team have set up a top secret research lab with the hope of taking busting ghosts to the next level. However, things take a turn for the worst when an ancient artifact is accidentally discovered. Yes, and it unleashes an unimaginable evil which commands an army of the undead, including every ghost they have ever caught. The new generation of Ghostbusters join forces with the original crew and take to the Ecto 1 to save the world. Also among the old favorites returning are some of the ghosts that the original Ghostbusters thought they have zapped and trapped. The legendary hot dog munching Slimmer is back, as is the library ghost, alongside a terrifying army of new ghosts, including a horned monster called Garaka and a stomach churning monster called Pilky. Sony released the first teaser trailer in November and followed by a 2-minute official trailer on 29 January. Ghostbusters Frozen Empire suffered a number of. It was originally scheduled for general release in late December, but due to delays, it will be releasing in Canadian theaters in Friday, 22nd March, which is next week. So after 1 week, it will be releasing. I am so excited. You cannot believe how excited I am. So the first movie was Ghostbusters Afterlife. Yeah, it was, of course, a remake, but it was an amazing film, and I'm so excited for this one. It's gonna be very cool, Ice Age, very very nice. I hope you like Ghostbusters. If you're very excited, comment down below because I'm very very excited. Now to my second story. Now before I go to my second story, I like to give guys the fact of the day. And today's fact of the day is drum roll, please. So did you guys know I have actually given my autograph to a person? Yes, that's true. So the story is I was 14 years old and I was in high school. I used to do announcements like general announcements in the morning and in the afternoon. So I like what's happening, what's the clubs, every announcement, whatever the school told me to do, I used to do that. I used to love that job. And one day I was in grade 9. I was walking to my class, and one guy told me, "Are you the announcement kid?" I said yes. And he said, "Can I have your autograph?" I was very very surprised, and I said sure. I gave him. I still remember his face, of course, not perfectly, but I still remember his face. I gave him the autograph. He was very happy, and I was happy too. It's been almost 10 years. So imagine that. Someone's asking for your autograph, right? There are some people who are amazing. I hope you like this fact. It was a personal fact. Sometimes do personal facts, sometimes I do other facts. So I hope you like this fact of the day. So now to my second story. My second story is a podcast, of course. So the podcast name is the Clark Howard Podcast. Have more and spend less is more than just a motto for money expert Clark Howard. It's a way of life. Clark and his crew, Team Clark, are on a mission to empower people to take control of their personal finances by providing money saving tips, consumer advice, hot deals, and economic news to help everyone achieve financial freedom. Clark is a radio talk show host and a consumer reporter for television stations around the country. I love this podcast. It is, again, it's an educational podcast. I love podcasts like that. So he just teaches like a finance vocab. He teaches how to save money, how to spend less, just to make financial freedom, right? And like some people, they don't know. He gives so many tips. Just I really recommend this podcast. So the name is, again, I will repeat it, the Clark Howard Podcast. So the person's name is Clark Howard. So the name is Clark Howard Podcast. I love this podcast. Check out this podcast. And that's all from me. As always, this is Nibras Khan from Youth Connect. I'll see you all next week. Thank you. Take care. Back to Aiden. Bye, guys. Thank you.
Jokes aside, I really am really excited for Ghostbusters Frozen Empire because honestly, the effects are looking fantastic. But one silly thing is that immediately when I saw this, I realized that Paul Rudd is here. Why is Paul Rudd everywhere? Paul Rudd is here. Paul Rudd is there. Now Paul Rudd is in
So I will stop you
Ghostbusters.
right there. So I loved Paul Rudd on in the first film. If I don't know if you watched it, the Ghostbusters Afterlife, like I said in 2021, I loved him at there. It's just a new rendition, right? But
Yeah.
can I ask why you don't like Paul Rudd everywhere?
Oh no! I'm not saying I don't like Paul Rudd. I just think it's funny that Paul Rudd is absolutely
Yeah,
just all over the place.
that's true.
But it's amazing to see that. Is Afterlife the one where where they find the machine after like after a few years, like they find it in an
Yeah, so
abandoned.
basically, Egon Spangler, his grandchildren find machines and everything, so they unleash another evil into the world. So all the previous Ghostbusters come and then they save the world.
Oh, I
So
remember.
yeah, if you haven't watched it, watch it. It's an amazing movie.
I will definitely have to. It definitely looks good. I just remembered. Yes, I did watch this one, and this one was actually really good. So I'm excited to see Frozen Empire. I hope. Are you going to be watching Frozen Empire? I'm obviously assuming that you are, right?
Of course. I'm very excited. How about you
Okay, and
guys?
yeah, if anybody in the chat is interested about watching this movie, please let us know. Is this a movie that you would want to be checking out? I think I might need to check it out. But thank you so much, Nebraska. I really appreciate it. And you know what? Having that news is always great. And you know what? Having that entertainment, I don't think we could do it without you. So thank you for putting us into the minds of the movie creators. That's why we need that entertainment news. All right. So we have a new segment, and I'm going to be calling it Community News. What is community news? Community news is basically some news that's happening in our community. And I have two that are really, really important. First off, if you guys know, the Super Ability crew worked their butts off today, or technically not even today, this whole week for March break, because they wanted to make sure that people that weren't able to go on March break camp were able to have programs and be able to, be inspire young people. And let me just say, they did an absolutely amazing job. So next week they will be taking the week off. You know what? Good work, guys. I mean, technically, I'm saying that in the third person because technically I'm also part of the Super Ability crew. But you know what? We all worked hard, and we're going to be taking the week off next week. And second news, very important to me, is the mycelium watch party. And I bet you're thinking, Aiden, are we seriously going to be watching mushrooms? But that's not it. So if you guys know, for a couple of months, actually, I was working on this movie called Mycelium. And Mycelium is a documentary about the importance of community, supportive networks, independence, strength, and agility. And this watch party that we're going to be doing is that we're going to be all coming together as a community and watching it together because you know what? It's very important that we do. We want to be a strong community and we want to share each other our projects. So if you ever have a project that is really important to you and you think that you should share with our community, type in the comments down below and then maybe I'll even showcase it. It's very important. And this is going to be community news. It's very short, it's very sweet, but it's very, very important to know what in the world is going on in your community. Anyways, though, next up, I hope I'm not missing anybody here. No, I'm not. Next up, we're going to be having Jeffrey, and Jeffrey's going to be bringing us some live music.
Hi, everybody. I'm Jeffrey, and it is that time again to bring some joy, bring some music to you all, for me to play some music. And I'm going to be playing a very special song today because you know what? It's my birthday tomorrow, so I'm going to be playing "Birthday" by the Beatles to kind of celebrate that. So here we are. Here we go. Enjoy. They say it's your birthday. It's my birthday too, yeah. They say it's your birthday. It's my birthday too, yeah. It's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Yes, we're going to a party. 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 I would like you to dance. Birthday, take your chance to chance. Birthday, I would like you to dance. Birthday, dance. I would like you to dance. Birthday, take a chance to dance. Birthday, I would like you to dance. Birthday, dance. I would like you to dance. Birthday, take a chance to chance. Birthday, I would like you to dance. Birthday, you know, dance. You say it's your birthday. It's my birthday too, yeah. You say it's your birthday. It's my birthday too, yeah. It's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. You say it's your birthday. It's my birthday to you. You say it's your birthday. It's my birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Thank you so much. This is Jeffrey, your live musician. Make sure to check out my website, jeffreyincumbent.com. Anyways, can't wait to see you all next week. Bye. Back to you, Aiden. Bye, everyone.
Jeff, I want to say happy early birthday. I hope that you have an awesome and musical moment tomorrow. And I'm going to be sending you best wishes. Please, oh please, if you guys are in the chat, please wish Jeffrey a early happy birthday. And other than that, guys, we I've reached the end of our Youth Connect. If you like Youth Connect, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
And don't forget to click the notification bell so that I get to miss every single video.
And please, oh please, if your friends don't know about the recent change about our channel switching to a brand new one, please tell your friends that we moved. And other than that, guys, we will see you all next week. And that brings it to a close. Have a great weekend, and we will see you all next time. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Catch
Bye.
you later.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
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 Bye.